Hi, it's Carl Ostenson with the Ostenson Insurance Group, and thanks for watching. Today I'm going to cover a concept I call the responsible teenager. What if there was a way you could help your teenage child or grandchild to become a little bit more responsible with money? I mean, what if you could help them start a retirement savings plan and help them with life insurance for their future family and give them some tax advantages as they get older? Would that be of any interest to you? Well, here's an example. Let's say you have an 18-year-old son or an 18-year-old grandson, and he has a job, but he spends everything he makes. And you'd like to teach him some responsibility. So you take a look at investment-grade life insurance. And this can work for a 10-year-old, a 15-year-old, or a 20-year-old. So this type of policy is called an indexed universal life with living benefits. And it's the new breed of life insurance. Now the key is having a policy that builds up cash value. And the engine that builds up cash value in this type of policy is called indexing. It works like a hybrid between investing in the stock market and having the safety of a fixed account. Now typically there's three types of policies that build up cash value. There's variable life, that's the red line. You invest your cash value in the stock market, and there's upside potential, but your money's also at risk. And whole life, the light blue line, that keeps it safe, but sometimes the growth potential isn't very high. Now there's nothing wrong with either one of those. They are what they are, but indexing combines the two. You get the upside potential of the market with the safety of a fixed account. In years the market goes up, you share in the gains and you lock your gains in. But in years it goes down, you don't lose anything. And by doing this type of policy I'm showing you would have a 25-year average return of 8.6% because it does not lose when the market goes down. But we're going to be even more conservative than that and use 8% for our illustration. So here's an illustration. And at first, perhaps the grandparents or the parents are going to have to help out and pay the premiums until the child finishes college and gets on his own and has a good job. And then at that point, he can start paying the premiums for himself. But you get things going now while he's young. So at age 18, you open the policy, and there's a $100 per month or a $1,200 per year premium that goes into it. So from day one at age 18, he gets a $100,000 life insurance policy, and that's going to grow for him over time. So now we fast forward a little bit. By the time he's age 35, his growth account is now worth $32,000, and his life insurance is worth $132,000. Now we fast forward to age 50, his growth account is now worth $128,000, and his life insurance is now worth $238,000. So as he has a family and he's growing, his life insurance is growing for him as well. He's putting away $100 a month, and he already has $128,000 saved up by the time he's age 50. So now we fast forward to age 65 when he retires. His growth account is now worth $394,000, and that money's his. He can do whatever he wants with it. His life insurance is now worth just under $500,000. And he decides he wants to keep the policy going, but he wants to start taking out income. Well, this policy would enable him to take out $35,000 a year in retirement income tax-free. So let's go through that again. He or you or the grandparents, you've been putting in $100 a month from the age of 18 to 65. That's the retirement savings plan. Now when he retires, he has just under $400,000 in his growth account, just under $500,000 in life insurance, and he can start taking out $35,000 a year in tax-free retirement income. So now let's say he lives a nice long life and he passes away at age 88. Well, he would have taken out $823,000 in tax-free income and still left behind a $267,000 life insurance policy. He got all that for $100 a month. No, this isn't too good to be true. What this is properly funded investment-grade life insurance starting at the youngest age possible. Now there's also living benefits in a policy like this, where he gets to accelerate the death benefit in case he gets sick. So let's say at age 59 he gets diagnosed with a terminal illness, cancer or something. He could take out $294,000 tax-free and live out the rest of his life in Hawaii or pay for his bills. Let's say he has a chronic illness like Alzheimer's, or he needs long-term care or a nursing home. At age 65, he could get $7,895 per month for 5 years to help pay for it. Or let's say he gets a critical illness at age 65, a heart attack or a stroke. there would be $394,000 tax-free at age 65 to help him get through that. So he has living benefits, he also has retirement income, and he also has life insurance, all in one policy. So he gets all that for $100 a month, and the key is getting started now while he's young. Now maybe you have to pay the premiums for a few years, but then he can take over the premiums once he's out of college and has a good job. And in this one policy, he's going to get life insurance, a retirement growth account, tax-free retirement income, and there's access to money in case he has a critical or a chronic illness. So if you'd like to see an illustration based on your child or grandchild and an amount of money that you could afford, feel free to give me a call and I'd be happy to tell you about more details in the policy and also run you a personalized illustration. Give me a call. Carl Ostenson, the number is 847-376-8400. I'm here to help.